Hi, I'm your host, Richard Fitzwell. Hal Gill was drafted in the 8th round of the 1993 NHL entry draft by the Boston Bruins. His size being his greatest asset, Gill stands at 6 feet 7 inches tall. He is one of the tallest players currently in the NHL. Gill made his debut with Boston in 1997 and played for the Bruins for nearly a decade before the Bruins decided to go taller, stronger, and better. In 2006, the Boston Bruins signed free agent Zdeno Chara. Hal Gill would go on to sign with the Toronto Maple Leafs. He was dubbed the cheap man's Chara to Toronto fans, but as Toronto fans would soon find out, things weren't quite so. Gill's size and reach are among his most prominent skills, making him great on the penalty kill, and when he slides to block an odd man rush, he pretty much blocks the cross-crease pass from the defensive zone blue line all the way to the icing line. However, unlike Zdeno Chara, Hal Gill has very little offensive upside. He also skates about as bad as anything I've ever seen. It looks like an awkward turtle. Although in his defense, most hockey players as tall as him struggle with their skating. Approaching the end of his second season in Toronto, he was traded to Pittsburgh, where he would eventually win a Stanley Cup. When the Pittsburgh Penguins chose not to resign Hal Gill, many thought this Giants' career would be over. But then out of nowhere, a light out of the end of the tunnel. The light, however, was actually a frog. This magical frog would take Hal Gill into a magical world. What is this place?
This is Montreal. Hi, I'm Carey Price. I will show no emotion unless PK Subban over here wants to do our special handshake. Wanna do it, PK?
Not now. But all was not well in the magical land of Montreal. The land of Montreal was being invaded by the Boston Bruins, Mr. Gill's old hockey team. At first, Mr. Gill tried reasonable conversation, but his attempts failed, as the Bruins would stop at nothing until they destroyed the magical land of Montreal and all the elves, smurfs, and frogs that reside in it. It was then that Mr. Gill found his lifelong destiny.
Protect us, Mr. Gill!
Okay, Brian Giunta.
Yay! They retreated!
I am Hal Gill, protector of the elves, protector of Montreal.